Hello, and welcome back to What's Cooking and Gardening 242. Today, I've harvested some beautiful heirloom tomatoes, and everyone know it's tomato season, so everybody is probably looking for some recipes to use up some of that beautiful tomato harvest. Well, if you're interested in that today, please stay with us because we are going to be making a tomato pie. Well, I've already made my pie crust. So I had it refrigerated. So now I'm going to roll it out. Let's just do this. You want to keep that on there. I find that when I roll it underneath the plastic, it keeps it very nice. So with my rolling pin, we're going to just roll it out into a dish to fit my 9-inch pan that I'm going to be using. So tell me, how's it going with you all in your gardening? Any good recipes out there for tomatoes? I'm always looking for them. Okay, so here's what you'll be needing for the dish. You're going to need either dough for a deep 9-inch pan. So you're going to need some pie dough. I made mine, so you can purchase yours. You're going to need some salt for drying the water out of these beautiful tomatoes. You're going to need some feta cheese, mozzarella cheese, mayo, a slightly beaten egg, finely chopped onions, basil, about a half teaspoon of black pepper, and some Parmesan cheese. Okay, so here we're going to get started. We're going to slice up these tomatoes and get them dried out on a baking sheet and a paper towel. So we've got our pie dough nicely rolled out. Just going to get it into our 9-inch deep pie dish. It's like a charm. And we're just going to curl up those edges, go under those edges nicely. Don't have to worry if it doesn't. It's not perfect. That's the best part about having stuff homemade, that there's room for error. Go. Just going to flute up those edges. And then we're going to pop this back in the oven. And as we pop this back in the oven, we will get started with the other ingredients. Sorry, did I say oven? Oh my word, I guess I'm so ready for this to get in the oven so I can get eating it. But we're going to pop this pie dough into the refrigerator so that it stays cool as we prepare our other ingredients for the pie. So now here we go. We're going to add the feta cheese, about 8 ounces of that. Make sure we get that all out of there. About a cup of finely grated Parmesan cheese. And we're going to need to get about half a cup of mayo. One slightly beaten egg. A quarter cup of finely chopped onions. A quarter cup of chopped fresh basil. I like this one with lemon basil, but you can go ahead and use whatever basil you have. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of fresh thyme. And then we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, now that we've gotten that all mixed together, we are going to get our pie crust. Get my pie crust out of the refrigerator. Now we're going to layer. We're going to use about a third of the mixture, the cheese mixture in here. So that's about a third. We're going to get it nice and evenly spread down there. But I didn't tell you, while I was preparing all of this, I had my oven preset to 425. So we have a layer of cheese. We're going to put, I think I want to just, give me 1 second. Let me just grab some hand towel so I can dry these tomatoes a little bit more if we don't want too much water getting into our pie. So I'm just drying up these tomatoes. Get all of that liquid out of there as much as you can. So there we go. Now we're going to start layering the tomatoes. We're going to have a layer of tomatoes. Ooh, this. And listen, if you've never had homegrown tomatoes, let me tell you, you're missing out. Because the ones that you get in the food store just don't do tomatoes justice. So we're going to put the next, about 1/3 more of that. We're going to get that spread all out. Spread that out there. Get all those nice flavors in there. Get that. And we go with our tomatoes again. Go. Top it up with some tomatoes. Yes, it's a tomatoes pie, so there's lots of tomatoes in here. So I just want to get those pretty pieces. Look at that. Okay. Now that we've gotten all those layers together, we're just going to sprinkle the top of this now with our Parmesan cheese. Ooh, finely grated Parmesan cheese. This is, ooh, it's looking good. I can't wait to see this out of the oven. And what we're going to do now, I'll just get that inside the sink. You're going to loosely cover it with a piece of foil, not too tight. And we're going to bake it for about 25 minutes. So let's pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. Then we're going to take the foil off and bake it for an additional 25 minutes. So here is our tomato pie fresh out of the oven. And we're just going to let it cool down. But if you want to just dress it up a little bit for presentation, you can just go ahead and place just some basil over the top of it. Let me take that back. And there we have it. So go ahead and give it a try. And for those of you, if you want to find the recipe, I will be posting it on my Instagram and Facebook page. So if you're not following us over there on Instagram and Facebook, you can go ahead and follow us at What's Cooking and Gardening 242. So until next time, enjoy those beautiful harvests and happy cooking. Bye.